He wasn't looking for a roommate, not even a four-legged one. But good things have a way of turning up. Wasn't long till they realized how much they relied on each other. There's power in a great relationship. That's why we take time to get to know each of our customers personally. Like Henry and Chance. Those relationships are the strength of our community bank. And that's the way banking should be.
Know why I like high school activities?
Because they're fun.
You know what I don't like about high school sports?
Too much pressure from parents.
Seeking balance in high school activities is important.
Parents need to support and encourage high school students and not set unrealistic expectations.
Give the games back to us.
And keep activities where they're supposed to be.
Fun!
The Colorado High School Activities Association is made up of 340 high schools with 185,000 students participating in high school activities. Our members promote lifetime values to help reach and motivate students. CHSAA develops policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. CHSAA is coaches, game officials, and administrators voluntarily working for the common good of kids.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
Be an actor, writer, or scientist. With small class sizes and caring faculty, your great story begins here. Adams State College offers state-of-the-art classrooms and an adventure program that rocks your world. Our affordable tuition and close campus community enriches the lives of a diversity of students.
Helping you, inspiring you to be your very best. Adams State College. Great stories begin here.
The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHSAA.
Welcome into the Denver Coliseum, everybody. We're glad you're along with us. I'm Corey Lopez, and we're glad that you're here to follow along day 2 of the grade 8. It's time for the girls to get after it on the court. I'm Corey Lopez. We're glad you're here. Live web broadcast here on CHSAA.tv, and we will roll here throughout the day, all the way into the evening hours. 4 teams moving on to Boulder. We'll find out who they are. We'll run down the schedules for you. Our 1 o'clock game here. We're getting set. Matchup. It is the defending 5A state champions, Highlands Ranch, taking on Grandview. And then the 2:45 game will be Regis and Palmer. At 4:30 this afternoon, Legacy and Doherty, which should be a pretty good matchup. And then our last game of the day, to punch the last ticket to the Final Four in Boulder next week, it will be Monarch and Thunder Ridge. Good crowd here on this Saturday. We expect it to continue to fill up here as we roll along. Let's talk about game number 1 here in the defending 5A state champions. 7-time state champions. Karen Jaraki's club is very, very good. Back-to-back-to-back state championships twice, 2000, 2001, and 2002. And then there was a 3-year span there where Thunder Ridge won it 3 years in a row. And then, well, the Falcons were back 2006, 2007, 2008, back-to-back-to-back state championships. And then they won it last year and are defending their state championship from last year. And for Highlands Ranch, they're the top seed in their region, taking on a Grandview club that is the number 3 seed. This is how This is how they got here this year. For Grandview, we'll tell you that in just a moment. Let's do our national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Nice rendition of the national anthem, done once a day at the grade 8. So 4 games. We'll do it right at the beginning, and then we will not have the national anthem again, just to let folks know when we come in and start talking about the games. We will not have to stop for the national anthem. They do it one time. We were talking about the run that Highlands Ranch had and how they were able to get there, and also how Grandview was able to get here. 3 seed coming in. Grandview, a first-round bye. They took on Lakewood, 169-55 to move into the Sweet 16. And then earlier this week, they beat Coach McClung and his Heritage Club 60-53 to get here. For Highlands Ranch, they took on Stanley Lake, an easy win, 63-39 in their second-round game after their bye, and then knocked out Fossil Ridge 74-36 to advance here to the Great 8. I mentioned the other teams that are here, and you'll realize there are a couple of northern teams, a couple of southern teams in there as well. Legacy and Monarch from the Front Range. Colorado Springs Metro with Palmer and Doherty. You've got Grandview from the Centennial Conference, Thunder Ridge, Regis, as well as Highlands Ranch from the Continental Conference, a traditional power that over the last few years, as a matter of fact, every year has won a state championship, starting in 2000 with Highlands Ranch. They're back-to-back-to-back. Thunder Ridge winning 3 in a row. Highlands Ranch winning 3 in a row again. In 2009, it was Regis from the Continental Conference. And just hold one at 2010. Otherwise, they were all Continental Conference teams that win it. It's how powerful this conference is each and every year. So the winner will move on. They would play the winner of Legacy and Doherty. That'll be the 4:30 game. And as we see, we'll mention some of the girls here as they come out and the starters that are being brought out here as well. Grandview will be the road team. They'll be in their road blues here. Highlands Ranch in the home whites. And we name off some of the starters for you when it comes to Highlands Ranch. You got some pretty good players. Grandview's played very well as Grandview comes rolling in here. They are 20-5, another 20-win season for Grandview. The head coach, Josh Ulitsky. And Ulitsky able to lead Grandview here to the Great 8. Grandview has never won a state championship in the history of the girls basketball program. This season, they faced off against some pretty good clubs. You'll see a running theme here when it comes to teams that have, the teams in the Grade 8, who they have played along the season and who they've had struggled with as well. One of which is Air Academy. Yes, a 4A club in Air Academy. And it is something to see because we look down, the Air Academy's in the Grade 8 in the They're actually playing right now in 4A at Mines. We're going to try to keep you updated on the scores going on at Mines, but Air Academy ready to make a run. One of the top seeds, certainly in the 4A bracket. They're taking on a Brookfield club who has won back-to-back state championships here, so that'll be a phenomenal game. We have that on CHSAA.tv as well, but we'll be watching those scores as we move along. But back to what Grandview has done this year, and that big win over Heritage, a late rally as they knocked off the number 2 seed there, and Daisy Obana is who we'll be watching for Grandview. Obana, number 40 out there, and I would imagine she will probably be the one that will be taking the tip here. There she is, stepping into the center circle. Obana will be jumping it up against Abriana Lujan, a 5'10 junior out there. Obana, though, a fantastic player. The tip controlled, though, by Highlands Ranch. And a quick fast break to finish it off, and the first point's up and in as Kelsey Wainwright will catch and score for Highlands Ranch in a quick 2-0 lead here. So Highlands Ranch already off and running here with their first bucket. Jumper from the side, a little too long that time for Grandview's Natasha Edge. And back we come the other way. Highlands Ranch doesn't mind cranking it up and getting after it here when it comes to running a little bit. As we move along through the day, we'll tell what happened yesterday in the grade 8 for the boys. The Final Four is all set. Had some fantastic games here at the Coliseum, so we'll tell you how those things turned out. Oh, we had some great games. Matter of fact, all 4 of them were. There wasn't really a blowout along the run. Nice running shot that time by Newhouse. Michaela Newhouse is the other player that really spotting and highlight here for the players that we talked about. Obana for Grandview. Newhouse is the one that does most of the scoring. She's the leading scorer on this Highlands Ranch club here and can put the ball in the bucket. Long 3 on the way, and that one way too long. And back they come the other way. Pass too hard, goes right through the hands. Shelby Hickey for Highlands Ranch, so we'll go back the other way here. You can see the Falcons want to get out and run. On the other side of things for Grandview, the Lady Wolves are a team that are a little bit more controlled. Coach Ulitsky likes to have them set up in that half-court offense here, but they will shoot it from anywhere on the court. They've got some real good shooters out there, certainly, as Hickey will give it up. And Childress and that is Kemp will run things here. Cott in a little bit of trouble now, needs help. There's Obanoff stepping out to help right there. Down low, back in, left-hand shot won't go. Offensive board, put right back up and in. Right place, right time for Katie Cunningham that time on the miss by Edge. And you can see the Falcons rushing right back down and ready to go to work. Lujan will give it up. They'll kick to the side now for Ranch. Morgan bounce across the lane, push inside, tough shot, scored up by Hickey. So here we go. 6-2. Highlands Ranch wants to run away and hide, basically. They like putting up the points and just outscoring you, basically. Lob in, Obana, she's double teamed there. That's tipped out of bounds. You can see popping down from her defensive spot, Newhouse, as she plays up along the top there. Slid right down, saw that lob coming in, tipped it away. Inbound coming for Grandview, down by 4. They'll get it into Obana. She'll bounce it right back out. Looked at the 3. Again, a double team there. And a foul pushing through that time. And looks like they're going to get Jen Jordan on the foul there. She tried to reach through and knock that away. So, oh, correction on that. That's Wainwright, actually, that stepped through. Trying to get the ball in. They will. Just got the ball in. Jordan give it up, and it's stolen away. Newhouse has it. Newhouse all the way down, coast to coast, finishes it off. And a little bit of half-court pressure here, and stolen away. Trying to get the ball to Newhouse. Good steal. Right back it comes. Cunningham fires it down, a little high, and a bump down low. You can see that Edge was trying to set herself up, got bumped right into, and Wainwright may pick up her second right here. That'll be tough. Well, take that back. That's good. That's going to be against Lujan instead. That's her first. 5:16 to go. We're in the first quarter here. A little high with the pass. Genovese Lob over the top. There's Obanot. Catch. And the power pushing that one up and in as she pushed right through one of the Falcon players there. Morgan, get it up top. Lujan, quick move to the side. 3 on the way. Nope, that one won't go. She was just inside the arc, actually. Catch there. Newhouse inside. Hit by Obanot. She's wondering where the foul's at. Shelby Hickey with the bucket there. Obanot came over and clobbered her. Didn't matter. Still made the bucket. Didn't complain too much. Genovese throws the ball, and it's taken away. There's Newhouse. Newhouse bounce across. Morgan left hand. Obanot got a piece of that one. And Grandview doesn't mind running. Genovese, a little crossover to the left hand. She's going to kick to the corner here. She was a little bit out of control. Obanot now will give it up. A little high post work. Obanot would like to be there. 3 on the way. That one just off the right side as Kip tried to knock that one down. And Newhouse has it. Down to the corner it'll go. Cunningham bounce across. Can't get it to go. Lujan tipped it out, but it's controlled by Grandview. To the corner. Chance for a 3. A little short that time. Nice offensive board. Tough shot. Played well by Katie Cunningham. And look at Morgan coming out. Obanot the block from behind. And away we go. Grandview running here a little bit. Kick to the side. Finds Obanot up top. Thought about shooting it. Genovese will kick to the wing, and they will set their offense up here. Just a junior, Brooke Genovese for Grandview. And now they'll reset. Cunningham running the offense now. Jumper, that from 16 won't go. Lujan, the big rebound, and ahead to Newhouse. And here comes Highlands Ranch now. Up by 4. 3 on the way, up top. Got it. Nobody came out to stop her. Coach Uliski needs a timeout right here to talk this one over because you cannot let Michaela Newhouse bring the ball down, stop up top, and pop a 3. That's just one thing that he's going to take a look at here. Otherwise, Grandview hanging right in there, although they are down by 7. They've been a little cold early on. 3:05 to go. We're in the first quarter here. We're glad you're along with us here on CHSAA.tv. Hey, in-depth coverage of every state tournament game in our classes can be found through the Colorado Preps Network. Get the quickest results and updated tournament brackets at coloradopreps.com. And you can join us for the Built Ford Tough Scoreboard Show. We recap all the action each Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, starting at 9 o'clock in the evening on the Colorado Preps Radio Network. We were still going about 9 o'clock last night for the boys' foray. And we started about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, finished up here right about 10:30 or so before we wrap things up. Final 4 will look this way on the boys' side of things. Arapahoe with their win over Thunder Ridge. They'll be playing Rangeview, who got by Cherry Creek and held Cherry Creek. Cherry Creek had the ball last 31 seconds, could not score. 47-46 was the final. So Arapahoe and Rangeview, and then Highlands Ranch is through. On the boys' side of things, they will take on Chaparral, who put on a pretty good clinic last night. Josh Adams and Corey Calvert. Wow, that was fun to watch. Grandview with the basketball. They're down by 7 here. Cunningham will kick to the corner. Trying to get it inside there. Bounce across. Nice little head fake that time. Shot up. That one won't go as Edge, but she'll stick with it and score. Natasha Edge working hard inside will score, and it'll be Edge, Obanot. We also see out there Sadia Olsen is in for Obanot right now. Kicked out Morgan. That's a 3. Missed it short. Lujan all by herself over there, trying to push her way inside, up and under. They're not going to blow the whistle on that one. Olsen did a nice job to get over there and check her defensively. High post, Olsen going to hand it off. Whoop, little trouble stepping in, and a good job as Sierra Morgan, sophomore, was right there defensively, held her ground, and Cunningham ran right into her. So the inbounds on the far side here. Hal Bleeb into the contest. She's the one who brought it in. Olsen thought about shooting. Good defense by Lujan inside. That's Edge. Turnaround. Oh, nice shot there. She turned to her left that time, used the right hand. And has cut the lead to 3 again. Lujan kicks it all the way across. Drive inside. A little short with the layup that time. Morgan, right place, right time. Newhouse has it now for Highlands Ranch. Up by 3. Morgan slicing down the lane. Left hand up and good.
Number 20, Sierra Morgan, 2.
Give credit that time. The nice pass by Hickey. And the lead back to 5 now to Olsen. 10-footer, right side. Nothing but the bottom of the net there. Grandview hanging right in. Only loss by Highlands Ranch to a team in Colorado was Legacy. And I actually watched that game. And, well, I'll tell you what, Highlands Ranch was out of sorts in that one. Legacy, a very good club. I saved that time as Jalen Yates is blocked there. Halbleib, that is, got through there and got a piece of it. Morgan slicing through. That's off the knee of Olsen. Drive inside. Newhouse is fouled as she tried to get by Olsen. Let's see who it's on. It'll be on Olsen. Olsen got her with the foot. Yeah, the only loss to a team in the state of Colorado really over the last couple of years for Highlands Ranch was Legacy, and that came way back in December when Karen Jiraki's club was really still trying to get this team to gel a little bit, and Legacy played a great game in that one to pull what was an upset at that time. Legacy, one of the top seeds. Newhouse at 3, too deep. Offensive board, though. Another chance. Hickey right there. Not going to shoot the 3. There's Morgan up top. Hickey again. Head fake. Not there in the baseline. That's an 18-footer. Nice jumper up and good as Wainwright will knock it down. Lead back to 5 here. 10 seconds left. First quarter here. Genovese with it up top. Halbleib. Bounce tried to get it in there to Obenas. Stole it away. Newhouse running out of time. Not going to have time to launch it. And put that one over the backboard anyway. Could not see the clock. Tough to get used to where the clocks are at the ends of the courts as well. They're high up in the rafters on either end. So you really got to look all the way up to see it. And Newhouse didn't. 17-12. Highlands Ranch with the lead through one quarter here from the grade 8 at the Denver Coliseum.
He wasn't looking for a roommate, not even a four-legged one. But good things have a way of turning up. Wasn't long till they realized how much they relied on each other. There's power in a great relationship. That's why we take time to get to know each of our customers personally. Like Henry and Chance. Those relationships are the strength of our community bank. And that's the way banking should be.
The Colorado High School Activities Association says thank you to these companies for supporting activities in your school.
Denver Coliseum here. We have gone through one quarter. Highlands Ranch at Grandview. 17-12 lead for Highlands Ranch. And Falcons 8 for 18 from the field here, shooting 44%, 1 3-pointer. And that 3-pointer from Michaela Newhouse. She's got 7 points here already. No real rebounding edge. Highlands Ranch 9-8 over Grandview. Grandview from the field 6 for 13, shooting about 46% right now. They're being led by Natasha Edge and Katie Cunningham, each with 4 points. Spread it out pretty good. Daisy Obana and Sadea Olsen each with 2 points. Jumper, that just inside the arc, up and good. Hickey will knock it down. Hickey now with 6 points and a steal, and Morgan's got it now, and away we go. Highlands Ranch, jumper, 10-footer, a little strong that time. Scramble for the loose ball, it stays with Highlands Ranch. Lujan, the jumper, that one won't go. Scramble for it, out of bounds it goes. It'll be Grandview basketball here. Second quarter action. We're glad you're along with us. 19-12 here. We'll try to keep you up to date on some of the other scores. Rolling across the state of Colorado. A qualifying Saturday, so to speak. Whoa, look at the 3. Peeling off is Natalie Halbleib, who knocks it down. That's her first points of the game and a big 3 at that. Halbleib now with the rebound. They want to go. Halbleib can do that. Peeled right off of a pick. here in the left side wing. And a catch and shoot. Olsen down the lane. Blocking foul. They're going to give her the continuation. We'll have to wait and see. As Hickey got bowled over there, and the referee looking back to try to see. They're going to call it a blocking foul. 2 shots. They said the bucket went through, and he did not see that. They're going to count the bucket for Olsen and give the continuation here. So free throw coming, and Olsen knocks it down. Olsen hasn't been to the free throw line here tonight. She's already 2 for 2 from the field. That's pretty good. And cannot cut the lead. Still a 2-point lead for Highlands Ranch as Morgan will bring this one up here. They have to go into that half-court set here. Not a lot of movement yet. Looking for some picks. They're trying to get it to Newhouse. She got around on the baseline, got a pick. Nothing there. They're ready to go to work again. Looks like man-to-man defense here. They were trying to identify. I think Morgan was trying to figure out what they were running because none of her players were moving around. It looked like a little 2-3 zone. It was actually a man-to-man setup. A foul away from the bucket. That goes against Obenaw down low. That's a 2. Puts on the line. Wayne Wright, not quite enough, but look at the rebound. Hickey, Obenaw Morgan, 15-footer. Good. So Morgan knocks it down. She's got 4 tonight. Morgan just 2 for 5 from the field here tonight. Hasn't quite found the mark yet. 6 minutes to go. We're in the first half. Woo! Obenaw was watching. Natasha Edge cutting to the basket. Threw it behind her. That's how you work the high-low, though. Edge actually got the defender to go with her as she started to cut out to the wing and planted that foot, made that cut back to the basket. She was pretty wide open. Obenaw didn't recognize it soon enough and then tried to make the pass and threw it behind her. High post. Oh, Lujan. Nobody's on her. Turned around and said, oh, I can make that from 13. But offensive lapse there as Lujan knocks it down. She's got 4 points here tonight. Obenaw down low. Strength personified right there. Obenaw with the catch and just took it inside. Obenaw with the bucket. She's got 4. Morgan for 3. 2 deep. Lujan, an offensive board. Stays with Ranch. They're up by 4 here. Morgan now will set the offense again. Real deliberate when Highlands Ranch gets into that set offense. Hickey can't knock it down. Wainwright's there with Obenaw. Jump ball, and it's going to be Grandview basketball. Kelsey Wainwright able to get in there and get that rebound, but could not rip it away from Obenaw. Boy, and for Wainwright, look at how young this club is. Wainwright's a junior. Only Jalen Yates and Michaela Newhouse are seniors on this Highlands Ranch club as they thought maybe a rebuilding year. Not necessarily by any means. Trying to back her way in now. Got herself in a little bit of trouble. Cunningham gets help. Kemp comes out. Now Genovese with the basketball on that left side wing. Obenaw high post. Not going to shoot it. Not yet anyway. Wants to drive down the lane. One dribble. Picked it up. Back out to Edge. Natasha Edge. Lob over the top. There's Obenaw. Boy, how's that for working, huh? Edge and Obenaw playing so well together here throughout the season, and that's how they do it. Little high-low work cuts the lead to 2. Obenaw with 4 in the quarter, 6 for the game, and then just like that, Kelsey Wainwright sliding on the baseline, finding a little room, and the lead goes back to 4. A little tightrope on the side there. Double team coming, and they will bounce it off the knee of Morgan. Good smart play that time by Erin Kemp. She was in a little bit of trouble there, but bounced it off of Kemp as she had already put the ball on the floor. Did not want to try to dribble out of that, I think. I was going to say, I don't think she actually put the ball on the floor. Kemp, whoop, high pass. Newhouse came to steal it, but instead lopped down. Obenaw, one-hand catch. She is fouled from behind and will go to the free throw. No, travel. Obenaw, too many steps. Boy, she thought she was going to get some shots here. Instead, she made that catch with that left hand, gathered it in, took a couple of steps, then gathered herself instead of putting the ball up, and so that's where the travel comes. So the turnover, and Newhouse will bring the basketball up. Genovese will man up on her. Wainwright up top. 3 on the way. Missed it off the right side. Long rebound to Lujan, though, as Wainwright cuts down the lane. Obada with the block. That's a couple for her already. Wainwright. Elbow extended, cutting down the lane. Yates, jumper up and in. One of 2 seniors for Highlands Ranch contributing here. She actually comes off the bench for Karen Jaraki. Obada all by herself there. Got by. Yates had fallen down, and Obada recognized it and hustled her way in. Obada with 8 points tonight, 6 here in the quarter. Jumper Yates from 15 knocks it down. Points coming fast and furious now. A little pressure. Cunningham down to Obada. Obada inside. Can't get it. Tries to get around the rebound. The ball tipped out by Wainwright. Lujan ends up with it. And Newhouse with it for Highlands Ranch. Stops and pops for 3. Too hard. Loose ball tipped out. Lujan's got it. Now to Yates. 14-footer. Got it. Jalen Yates. A spark off the bench. 6 in the quarter here. And the lead suddenly growing to 8. For Highlands Ranch. Long pass down. Edge trying to spin away inside. She's fouled. Got inside of Wainwright there. And Wainwright kind of bailed her out because Edge made that spin move about mid-post and was going to try to finger roll it from about 5 feet. So second foul against Kelsey Wainwright. It'll be Natasha Edge to the free throw line here. Has not been to the free throw line yet tonight. In fact, I only think a couple people have been to the line here tonight. Oh, no, I take that back. Nobody's been to the free throw line yet tonight. Oh, one time. Sadia Olsen was there. Edge the second.
Number 50, Sadia Olsen in for Grandview.
Edge will knock them both down. So we'll cut the lead back here to 6. Kick to Newhouse. 3 on the way. And she knocks it down. How about that? Catch and shoot. One of the quickest releases certainly you could think in the state as Newhouse knocks it down. She's got 10 points now. 2:03 to go here in the quarter. Genovese going to dribble her way out of trouble now. Halbeeb will get the ball back. Working on Yates. Halbeeb looking underneath. They're trying to get it down to Edge. Obanaz on the bench. Olsen is back in. 3 on the way. Left side. Kemp. Yes, sir. Aaron Kemp with the tray. And the lead cut back to 6 here. Down to the corner. Lujan now for Highlands Ranch. And the catch by Morgan straight away. Kissed it off the glass. And there's that weak spot. That sweet spot as we call it. Morgan with 6 points. There's another 3 from the corner. Look at there. Kemp with 2 in a row. And the lead cut to 5 now. 1:10 to go in the half. Yates up top. Ball tipped away for the moment. She'll get to it. Ball tipped away again. Genovese's on it. Got it from her wallet. Gets it out. Fast break on the way. And a foul. Halbeeb did what she could as Morgan came down. Wasn't going to let her get an easy layup. That will send Natalie Halbeeb to the free throw line here with 59 seconds to go in the first half and a chance to cut the lead to 3 here. First game of the grade 8. We figured it'd be a pretty good one. For Highlands Ranch, we knew this is what everybody said, rebuilding year, but you don't really get that with Highlands Ranch. They've always been very, very good, but only 2 seniors on this club as Halbeeb will knock down the first free throw. They struggled early on, some early losses out of state, then the upset by Legacy in December, but they have put it together since then and played very, very well. Halbeeb missed the second. Cut that lead to 4, though. Newhouse with it now. Genovese comes right out to check her. Not going to give her that opportunity to shoot from right up top of the key. Newhouse again. High post. Lujan over to Morgan. Good ball movement. And they turn around up and good. Catch and shot by Hickey. And that lead goes back to 6 now for Highlands Ranch. Ooh, almost a walk by Halbeeb. Spin inside Edge is fouled. She'll get a couple of free throws here as she spun in on Hickey. And that's going to be Second on Hickey now as Natasha Edge goes to the free throw line here again. Again, the opportunity to cut the lead back to 6 here. She's been perfect from the line so far here tonight. 7 points, trying to make it 8, but certainly more importantly cutting the lead to 4 with 29 seconds to go in the quarter. Missed it off of the left side there. So the lead cut to 5. 25 seconds left. Newhouse pull up from the elbow will get the shooter's touch. Newhouse knocks it down. She's got 12 for the game now with 13 seconds left. Grandview to play for the last shot. And to Obenazi, and a foul. Lujan got her arm caught in there, and Giller just by happenstance going to be whistled for the foul. It's number 2 on Lujan. Daisy Obana is going to go to the free throw line here. 8 points here tonight. Hasn't been to the free throw line yet. For Grandview, they've had the opportunity to get to the free throw line an awful lot here in this first half. Been there 5 times already. On the other side of things, Highlands Ranch, they haven't been there yet. Grandview committing only 2 team fouls. Highlands Ranch committing 7, so we're already putting them into the 1-and-1. Obenau's first free throw, not going to get it, and it was the bonus. Got her own miss, makes the bucket. How about that? Seconds left from the half court. Oh! Score it? No, they are wiping it off. Sierra Morgan let her rip. The referee said no. Horn had already sounded from half court. Boy, that was close. Little conversation. Karen Duraki's not going to ask about it. None of the assistant coaches will, as they walk by the referees. Are going to say, nope, she released it too late. 40-35. Wow. Boy, that would have been big. That would have, instead of a 5-point lead, an 8-point lead going at the half. So Grandview, in a sense, kind of avoids the trouble and avoids a little bit of what would have been a bit of a letdown. Quick stats here before we send it off to break. You get a 5-point lead for Highlands Ranch. For Grandview, their shooting percentage has jumped through the roof. After the first quarter, they were only shooting about 46%. They're now 14 for 22 for the half, 63% from the field. And they're being led by Daisy Obana. A lot of layups, of course. 5 for 6 from the field. She's got 10 points here tonight, couple of rebounds. And Obana, though, has been big in this second quarter. Again, leading with 10 points, leading scorer for Grandview at this point. The other side of things, the leading scorer is Michaela Newhouse. She's knocked down a couple of threes. 5 for 8 from the field. She's got 12 points. Got a rebound in there as well. Both teams doing a pretty good job. Or I should say Highlands Ranch doing a pretty good job of taking care of the basketball. Only a couple of turnovers. They forced Grandview into 8 turnovers. And Highlands Ranch has scored 10 points off of those turnovers. Rebound-wise, Highlands Ranch leading the rebounding category, 19-12. They've gotten a decided advantage in that second quarter, but not quite able to pull away as they lead it here by 5. Quick timeout. We will take a break. We'll be back with you here in about 9 minutes, ready for the second half, and we'll, at that time, set you up for what's coming for the rest of the day here from the Grade 8, the 5A girls tournament action from the Denver Coliseum. We'll see you in just a bit.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
Be an actor, writer, or scientist. With small class sizes and caring faculty, your great story begins here. Adams State College offers state-of-the-art classrooms and an adventure program that rocks your world. Our affordable tuition and close campus community enriches the lives of a diversity of students.
Helping you, inspiring you to
The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHSAA.
He wasn't looking for a roommate, not even a four-legged one. But good things have a way of turning up. Wasn't long till they realized how much they relied on each other. There's power in a great relationship. That's why we take time to get to know each of our customers personally. Like Henry and Chance. Those relationships are the strength of our community bank. And that's the way banking should be.
Know why I like high school activities?
Because they're fun.
You know what I don't like about high school sports?
Too much pressure from parents.
Seeking balance in high school activities is important.
Parents need to support and encourage high school students and not set unrealistic expectations.
Give the games back to us.
And keep activities where they're supposed to be.
Fun!
The Colorado High School Activities Association is made up of 340 high schools with 185,000 students participating in high school activities. Our members promote lifetime values to help reach and motivate students. CHSAA develops policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. CHSAA is coaches, game officials, and administrators voluntarily working for the common good of kids. CHSAA is high school activities. The Colorado High School Activities Association says thank you to these companies for supporting activities in your school.
Thanks for meeting me here.
No problem. You know, Farm Bureau Insurance has local agents making this kind of thing real easy.
Well, your auto insurance has saved me a lot on old Becky here.
That's great. And since our headquarters are local, we'll be here for old Becky for a long time.
Harold, your dog swallowed the remote again.
Who's that?
Older Becky.
Oh. Ugh.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
Be an actor, writer, or scientist. With small class sizes and caring faculty, your great story begins here. Adams State College offers state-of-the-art classrooms and an adventure program that rocks your world. Our affordable tuition and close campus community enriches the lives of a diversity of students.
Helping you, inspiring you to be your very best. Adams State College. Great stories begin here.
The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHSAA.
He wasn't looking for a roommate, not even a four-legged one. But good things have a way of turning up. Wasn't long till they realized how much they relied on each other. There's power in a great relationship. That's why we take time to get to know each of our customers personally. Like Henry and Chance. Those relationships are the strength of our community bank. And that's the way banking should be.
Halftime here, we've got to score from the 4A grade 8 going on at Colorado Mines. Broomfield is up on Air Academy after one quarter, 21-9. They have knocked down 5 3-pointers. Well, I'll tell you, Broomfield can do that. It is, a funny thing when a team gets hot. And Broomfield, the Eagles, with the lead on Air Academy. Air Academy, who's a club who has beaten some of the top 5A schools. Grandview's got a loss to Air Academy this year. Legacy has a loss to Air Academy this year. So does Thunder Ridge. Air Academy was the hottest thing going early part of the season in non-conference play, knocking off some of the 5A teams, but didn't shake Broomfield. After one quarter, they're up 21-9. Wow. Glad you're back with us here. We're at the 5A grade 8 Highlands Ranch, up 40-35 in a high-scoring affair on Grandview here. Game number 1. Our second game here this afternoon will be Regis and Palmer. They were warming up, and it picks up right where it left off. Hickey knocks off a 3 for Highlands Ranch here. That's her first 3-pointer. She's 5 for 9 from the field. Phenomenal shooting. They're about 50% right now. They were shooting 60% of the first quarter. Cooled down a little bit in the second. But, boy, you start knocking them down like that, that is a scary proposition for this Highlands or this Grandview club trying to stay with them, certainly. Already a 5-point lead, making it an 8-point lead now with that 3. And Ranch getting right into their offense here. 43-35. Up and under, Lujan with the bucket. And now a 10-point lead, big lead of the game as Lujan scores her first bucket of the quarter. She's got 4 points here. She's 2 for 4 from the field, staying right on that 50% shooting percentage for the team, basically. Step down low, there's Obana all the way across to Genovese. That's a long 3 of the way, not quite enough on it. Didn't quite have the feet set either. Cunningham was about a step back from the line, could not knock it down. Well, if you always wondered what some of the writers, like maybe, and I'm going to throw this out for the Denver Post, Lindsey Jones, who I've known for a few years here, Broncos beat writer. Well, there's no Broncos going on. She's actually at the 4A grade 8. So I've got to watching her Twitter feed there. It's Lindsey Jones. If you're following her on Twitter, I'm Lopes News Sports there, and kind of tweeting out some of the things that are going on at the state tournament. All of the state tournaments, just 2 of them, 4A, 5A, and of course the regional championships going on in 1A, 2A, and 3A today. So we'll update you on some of those scores as we pick them off of Twitter, and I get some instant messages from time to time. Well, a couple of offensive boards, a decided advantage when it came to rebounding, 19-12 in the first half by Highlands Ranch, and it appears that they're just going to extend that lead. Yates out there, the senior. There's Newhouse, kick to the side, Lujan, 15-footer won't go. Obana brings down the rebound for Grandview, and they want to run, whoop, off the foot. Obana will track it down, get it in. Oh, almost picked off by Lujan. Cunningham with it, and to the corner it comes. Look out. Players running into each other. Camp now will dribble it out all the way across, down low, push inside on Yates. Good defense. Step right in on her, and Cunningham got bumped. Newhouse now across the lane to Morgan. She's fouled. Sierra Morgan will go to the line here, and Kemp just trying to play catch up there, ran into her. For Kemp, that'll be her first. Just 2 team fouls against Grandview in that first half. Morgan at the free throw line, knocks it down. He hasn't been there yet tonight. She's got another one coming. It's been all Highlands Ranch here to start things off, and Morgan will knock down both free throws. Sierra Morgan with 8 points here this afternoon, and the lead, the big one. It is 12 now. Biggest lead of the game for Highlands Ranch, and boy, quick touch across, Obana fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Nice feed by Edge. Quick touch pass across the lane to Obana, and she'll get a couple of shots here. And the foul goes against Yates, Jalen Yates. That's her first personal. As Daisy Obana goes to the free throw line here. 0 for 2 from the line. Had the opportunity of the 1-on-1 at the end of the quarter and could not knock it down. She'll find the mark this time. teams have to get adjusted here to the Denver Coliseum. You've got the basketball standards, and then you've got nothing to look at behind the glass backboard except for stands that are way back there, and sometimes people if they decide to sit in the end zones. Otherwise, there's not much else to look at, so it throws you off just a little bit. 2 free throws drop through, cuts the lead back to 10 here. Lujan, good move inside, splits the defense, a little short with it. Yates, the offensive board. Newhouse driving inside, jumps up, flips the shot up with the right hand, tips it out to herself. Another offensive rebound. And it'll be Sierra Morgan setting things up. 4:29 to go. We're in the third quarter here. Highlands Ranch trying to defend their state title. They've come in bunches for them. Back-to-back state championships twice already this century, last decade, I guess, as we're already to 2012. Won a state championship last year. You just figure, well, maybe they're going to go on a run again. There's Yates, mid-post. Whoop, threw it away. Morgan was slicing down the lane. Yates thought she was going to stay up top and throws it away. Rare turnover, only the third turnover of the game for Highlands Ranch here. And we've been through more than 2 quarters here, about 2.5 quarters. 4:01 left to go here. We're in the third quarter. Cunningham working against Newhouse, trying to trap her. Kemp now, and picked off. Newhouse stepped in front, now scramble for it. Jump ball, and it'll stay with Grandview. Dangerous pass, and that's what we see from Ranch. The defense has gotten better as the season's moved along. And it wasn't the offense that was the problem, the defense. And they are finding a way. And there's a double dribble. Edge spun around. Ball got knocked out of her hand, and she is complaining about that, saying that, no, the ball got knocked out of my hand. That's why it hit the floor. Well, you could see it there, but instead, a referee with screen didn't see it, called a double dribble there. You could see Yates just kind of wandered by and took a swat at it. On the dribble. Shot up from the far side, Newhouse. And look out, girls crashing to the ground. Boy, Edge is down. Olsen is down. Jump ball stays with Highlands Ranch here. Boy, Natasha Edge went down hard. Wainwright will check in for Yates here. 3:27 to go in the third quarter and a 10-point lead. Big lead's been 12 for Highlands Ranch. And again, we said their MO years past and even this season when they played well is to put up a lot of points, run away, and hide from the other team. And they're trying to do that now. Newhouse with the basketball. Up top, Cunningham checking her, bounce to Wainwright, try to push inside on Olsen, got it underneath, but could not finish it. Open on the rebound. Here comes Cunningham for Grandview now. 3:05 to go here in the third. Spin move inside, stopped on the elbow now, needs some help. Olsen there to bail her out, lob down low. Whoop, Edge knocked away from behind. Nope, a hold there. Morgan from behind, but got her on the arm. So Sierra Morgan whistled for the foul. That'll be her second.
Sierra Morgan, number 20, picks up her second personal. Team foul number 2 on the Falcons.
Falcons did push Grandview into the bonus with 7 team fouls. Grandview only had 2 in that first half. Olsen now back to the basket, will find Edge, and they're going to lob down low again, try to get Obana, and the ball goes out of bounds. That's what they want to do. They want to run the offense high sometimes. Obana will start to sneak down low, and they'll lob it over the top. Edge and Obana have already done that once already today. It didn't work that time. She led her a little too far. Morgan, left-hand dribble into the lane. Tough pass across to Wainwright. Ball knocked out. Obana going to get whistled for the foul, though. And Daisy Obana, that'll be her second. Oh, nope. Sadaya Olsen actually whistled for the foul. That'll be 2 on her. Olsen the reach in. Obana was a little late getting over there. Free throw up, front of the rim, and Wainwright will get it to trickle over. She'll get another one coming here. Nothing but the bottom of the net that time for Wainwright. She's got 8 tonight. And the lead back to 12 for Highlands Ranch, and a little full court pressure here, a little trap. Lead to Obedah. Whoop, Obedah able to hang on to it. Left hand trying to finish too strong. Loose ball, scramble for it. Obedah's down with it, and it looks like we've got a jump ball, and it'll stay with Grandview. And Wainwright caught a fist right in the arm. Obedah went swinging, tried to clear people out that time. Lob to Olsen, inside, goes up, and Morgan going to get whistled for the foul. She was right up on her. Really not much that she could do. She was so close. All Olsen had to do was to take that ball up and really get that ball out in front and just take it up. She was going to draw the foul. Morgan whistled for the foul. And that'll be 3 on Sierra Morgan. So Morgan's going to have to come out. Yates is going to check back in for her. Sanaya Olsen to the free throw line here. She's 0 for 1 here this afternoon. She will get 2 shots out of it. And I take that back. It actually happened on the floor, so she could not knock down either one of them. All the way across to Newhouse. Grandview free throw wise, not shot well, under 50% from the free throw line. Only shooting 44% in the first half. Lujan with it, right side wing now. Here in this third quarter, Newhouse. Kick it back to Lujan. Now again, Michaela Newhouse to Lujan. Look at the ball movement now as they try to wear him down. Yates, high post, over to Lujan. 3 on the way. Yes, sir. Abriana Lujan knocks it down. She's got 7 tonight. And a big 3 and the big lead now. It is to 15. Grandview not able to get defensive stops. Edge wants it for the 3, trying to answer, can't do it. Olsen tips it out of bounds. It's going to stay with. Apparently Wainwright got a piece of that one, and it's going to stay with Grandview here, but not before we have a quick timeout here. And it looks like it will be, it will be called by Grandview and Coach Josh Ulitsky. K-12 educators can meet licensing requirements and earn advanced degrees through Adams State Distance Learning. Hundreds of professional development courses are offered on-site and at a distance, of course. For more information, visit adams.edu. That's adams.edu. Distance learning, a good thing, offered all across the state by Adams State. 1:12 to go. We're in the first quarter. Glad you're along with us. The grade 8 from the Denver Coliseum. 5A girls basketball here. The boys last night. Final 4 is all set for the boys. The girls, we don't know who's in yet. Right now looking pretty good for Highlands Ranch at 52-37. Down the lane, and a foul going to be called there as Cunningham caught and immediately went to shoot. And Hickey whistled for the foul. That's her 3rd. So now Hickey and Morgan with 3 personals for Highlands Ranch. We saw Ranch getting a little bit of trouble when they were upset by Legacy back in December. They got into some foul trouble. And again, the free throw shooting woes continue for Grandview. They have not been able to knock down free throws here. And again, not able to knock it down. They have missed 4 straight free throws now. Newhouse to bring it up. First chance to see Elena Lanier in there. Shot up won't go. And the rebound by Grandview, but a jump ball as Newhouse jumps in on Halblieb. And it'll be Highlands Ranch basketball. Another turnover that Ranch is able to force. Up top, Hickey with the basketball. Newhouse comes back to it. 45 seconds to go. We're in the third quarter. Lujan to Wainwright, who flashed inside. She walked. Well, she sealed off pretty nicely that time. Started to move as the ball came, but when the double team came, she took an extra step trying to steady herself. So 40 seconds left. Let's see if Grandview plays for the last shot or tries to get a couple out of it here. Lanier to Obanah, high post. Obanah double teamed immediately. Genovese kicks across Cunningham. 25 seconds left. Cunningham lob to Obanah down to the baseline. On Yates, up and under. Too soft. Got her own board, went back up, couldn't get it to go. Swatted out. Smart play by Lujan. Yates got the loose ball, and here goes Ranch. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Wainwright stops there. Tried to give it off to Lujan. They lose it. Scramble for it on the floor. Obanah's down there. Loose ball still. Lanier lobs ahead. Knew she was running out of time. And that's how the quarter will end. 52-37. Big lead of 15 for Highlands Ranch through three quarters. They lead it. Game one of the grade 8 here in 5A basketball.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
The Colorado High School Activities Association says thank you to these companies for supporting activities in your school.
Back we come here to the Coliseum. We do have an update from the 4A Grade 8. And Air Academy able to narrow things a little bit after that 21-9 run by Broomfield in the first quarter. They have narrowed things at the half to actually to 8, 36-28 now. As they were able to put up 17 points in the second quarter. Genovese for three, cannot knock it down. Here we are, headed into the fourth quarter, and boy, good shooting by Highlands Ranch. They've taken care of the basketball. They've forced Grandview into 12 turnovers and have scored 14 points. And Yates will knock down the three. The two, actually. Yates with the bucket. She had a big second quarter, scored 6 of her points there. She's got 8 points now. 3 from the corner. Air ball. Kemp can't knock it down. The shooting woes continue for Grandview here. Drive inside. Newhouse tried to split the defense. Runs into Olsen. She'll get a couple of free throws. Rebounding a decided edge to Highlands Ranch through three quarters, 28-18. And Highlands Ranch has more offensive rebounds than they do defensive rebounds. 16 offensive boards, almost out-rebounding the total rebound numbers for Grandview with 18. That's how good they were in that third quarter, getting second and third and fourth opportunities, basically. Highlands Ranch with 14 second opportunity points as Newhouse knocks down the first free throw and the second. And now the lead growing to 19, a steal now. And the Falcons starting to get going. Yates catch, shot. And now the lead is 21, and Coach Jelitsky's got to call a timeout here for Grandview as this one is starting to get away from them. For Highlands Ranch, they were 3 for 11, 27% shooting in the third quarter, but it didn't matter. They still were able to extend that lead. They opened up the quarter basically with a 7-0 run and rolled from there. So 58-37. And the big lead of 21 now. Leading scorers, well, Michaela Newhouse just knocked out a couple of free throws here. She's got 14 points. Yates with another bucket. She's got 10. Shelby Hickey with 11 points. On the other side of things, Daisy Obanah with 12 points. Obanah, though, did not score in that third quarter. They've got to find a way to get her the ball somehow. just checking around some of the scores going on in the 4A right now. Again, Broomfield up at the half, 36-28. Inside, Olsen with a nice job. Got a little bit underneath the basket, scores out of the timeout, and stops what was an 11-0 run for Highlands Ranch. And now a steal by Grandview. Drive down, swat away. Newhouse got most of the ball there. She thinks she got herself a block out of that one. They call the body on her. And so it's going to end up sending Kemp to the free throw line. Boy, Newhouse, a great job to get up and block that one. So Erin Kemp to the line. She'll get a couple of shots out of this one. Well, knocks down a free throw. Boy, it's been rough going for free throws. Now they're 5 for 10, so shooting 50%. Well, Kemp got them both. That's big. That stops a string of an 0 for 4 run, free throw wise, for Grandview, and they're going to have to press if they want to get back into this one. Ranch will break it. Yates steps inside the arc, jumper up, knocks it down. Boy, are you kidding me? Yates 6 in the second quarter, was big there, and now she's got 6 in the fourth, and 12 points for the game. 19-point lead. Time ticking down. And a steal. Yates, correct hand to step up, knock that one away. Now here's Newhouse. Lujan, high post, back to Newhouse. 3 on the way. Won't go. Loose ball, out of bounds. Which way we going? It'll be Grandview basketball.
Number 20.
And Jiraki not happy. Coach Jiraki is upset with that. 5:42 to go here in the game. Grandview's going to have to catch fire here a little bit and get some stops defensively, as Highlands Ranch has done what they do to a lot of teams, and that is started to run away and try to hide. 19-point lead right now. Oh, thought about shooting a 3. I'll believe she can make it from there. We've seen her make one from there before. Over the top. Obana catches and finishes. 14 points tonight. They need a little bit more of that. They've really shut down Daisy Obana in the third quarter, and that was a big difference. Newhouse to Morgan. Get it across, cutting down the lane. Little head fake. Cannot quite finish that one off. Hickey. Boy, Lujan went down pretty hard that time, getting helped up by Hickey. It'll be Grandview basketball. Yates checks out. Got her 6 points. Out she comes. Wainwright comes back in. That's been the way it's been second quarter and fourth quarter here today. Jalen Yates done a nice job to the corner. 3 on the way. That was actually a 2. Edge can't knock it down. And a jump ball. It'll be Highlands Ranch basketball. Ball not quite bouncing their way for the Wolves. They need, as we said, a big run. Almost got one there. Cunningham got her hand on it. Newhouse gets it back to Hickey and into the middle of the court. That's Morgan. 3 on 2 if they hurry. Nobody stopped Morgan. The jumper too hard. Loose ball, and let's see. It'll stay with Highlands Ranch. Obana stepped on the end line. Genovese going to check in here real quick. Genovese checking in here for Kemp. Highlands Ranch to Wainwright, 10-footer, kissed it off the glass. So Wainwright with the bucket. She's got 10 here tonight. And that puts 4 players in double digits for Highlands Ranch. Obana went in strong, got her own miss and finishes. She split the defense that time. Yeah, Obana's going to have to find a way to almost take over here. 16 points for her. Morgan for 3. Yes, sir. Sierra Morgan, that's her first three-pointer tonight. It comes at a big time because it stretches the lead back to 20. 4 minutes left to go in the game. Genovese, three-pointer on the way. Not quite enough on it that time. Long rebound. Hickey Newhouse down to Morgan. Morgan's got it. Going to drive inside on Halbleib. Halbleib tried to draw the foul. Instead will be whistled for the foul. 20-point lead here. We'll tell you, Sierra Morgan goes to the free throw line. Our broadcast presented in part by Bank of Colorado this afternoon. Enjoy the difference a family-run bank deeply rooted in Colorado can make in your life and community. We still live in the personal banking, believe in those personal banking relationships. Bank of Colorado, distinctively different and distinctively Colorado, the way banking should be. 1 for 2 for the line for Morgan here, and that lead 21. Obenaw with it. Down to Genovese. Not going to shoot the three. Edge spinning inside. Left hand. Can't quite finish it off. And the rebound to Highlands Ranch. Grandview gets one shot only, basically. Very few offensive boards. Wainwright trying to finish. Got her own miss. Goes up. Blocked from behind. Scramble for it. Lujan stepped in and got an offensive board. Now Newhouse from 18. Got it.
21.
Smooth as can be. Newhouse with 16 points here tonight. And now the lead 23. Lob over the top. Cunningham can't get to it. It'll go out of bounds and be Highlands Ranch basketball. You can see Coach Ulitsky just upset, just knowing they need more stops here. And they just haven't been able to get it. Highlands Ranch has done a nice job, forced Grandview into at least 13 turnovers here tonight. Only 4 turnovers by Highlands Ranch, that is, all afternoon. That is impressive. Newhouse inside, tried to lob it over the top. Instead, stole it away. There's 5 turnovers. Genovese on the left side finishes.
21, number 1, Brooke Genovese for 2.
We hear the PA announcer calling it Genovese, but we made a deal when I did the game about a month ago that we like Genovese. Good Italian name. Lanier. Too long with the shot. Morgan picks up the dribble. Now Newhouse with it. And Highlands Ranch will take their time here. Grandview's got to step out, play man-to-man defense, and really get after it. Otherwise, Newhouse will just got to stand there with the ball. Now Hickey. Lujan, high post. Faces up. Obenaw punched it through and then ran into Morgan. Will get whistled for the foul. Obenaw, that'll just be her second here this afternoon.
Second personal on number 40.
And for Grandview, they'll bring in the senior, Aubrey Huffman. Huffman, the opportunity to play here the last 2:05 to go. Has not played the entire contest, so you can see that Coach Ulitsky wants to make sure that he's got his seniors out there. Knowing that this one, well, a foregone conclusion almost. 21-point lead, and you've got less than 2 minutes to go now. Newhouse to Morgan now, and they'll play catch up top. There's Yates. They go into kind of a 4 corners here, and Yates threw it away. Too high for Lujan. So Grandview will get the basketball back. And Coach Ulitsky going to make sure he's got his other players in there and have an opportunity to play here in the grade 8. And it's always nice to see. You're going to see some of the other players that check in. Lanier is out there, obviously. The junior, Carissa Inget, will have the opportunity to play. And Brittany Bender, sophomore, getting a chance. A little bit of time here in the grade 8. Knowing that this game has been decided, so you give him a chance to play here on the floor of the Denver Coliseum. Newhouse the steal, and we'll finish. Newhouse with 18 points here tonight. And that pushes the lead there to 23 and 70 points for Highlands Ranch. 3 on the way, far side. Too much, I should say, too far that time as it was fired up by Huffman, and now the quick timeout for substitutions. The 30-second timeout as Coach Jiraki is going to, as we like to say, call the dogs off here with 1:07 left to go, seeing that Coach Ulitsky has put some of the bench players in there. Coach Jiraki is going to let some of her bench players play for the last minute, 7 seconds here to finish this one out. Well, it's not exactly the way we thought that it would go. Highlands Ranch, we thought, would win this one, but very good defense, and they've taken care of the basketball. Through the game, only 5 turnovers that I can think of at this point. 4 through 3 quarters, and 1 turnover here that I can remember in the fourth. So, toss down low and shot up a little short that time. Won't go for Childress. And a foul on the rebound here. So we may be shooting. Nope, neither team in the bonus yet. Just the 6th team foul here against Highlands Ranch. So last 48 seconds here of this game. Lanier with the basketball. Hit it down low. Pass too high. Turnover again by Grandview. And ball got a little high that time for Logan Opim, the freshman. We're going to see a lot of her in Karen Duraki's Highlands Ranch Club in the years to come. Opim, though, carried the basketball. Jump ball. Player possession is going to stay with Grandview here. So Huffman will key it in. We'll get it right back. How about a 3? Missed it short. 30 seconds to go here. And Pounder will dribble it out. Sarah Pounder, just a sophomore for Highlands Ranch. Childress now, lob down low to Wainwright, and the last touch by Wainwright. So Grandview with the basketball here with 19 seconds left. Don't forget, coming up, scheduled at a 2:45 start, Regis and Palmer, matchup of the Continental and the Colorado Springs Metro Conferences. We'll have that for you about a 2:45 tip-off. Guess we should look at the time here. Yeah, they've still got it for 2:45, and they'll run it on time here. This game's got a little bit faster than we thought that it might. To Lanier. Lanier, 17-footer, a little short. Seconds left. This one headed out of bounds. Highlands Ranch will have it for the last 2 seconds here. Run down some of the rest of the games for the day. Regis and Palmer coming up next as the ball comes in. At 4:30, Legacy taking on Doherty, and then at 6:15, the last game of the day will be Monarch and Thunder Ridge. The final here in this one, 70-47. Highlands Ranch will move on to the Final Four in Boulder next week. That'll be next Wednesday. They will play the winner of the 4:30 game, Legacy and Doherty. And oh boy, if that's a Legacy matchup, you don't think that Highlands Ranch, in the back of their minds, would like to see them again. The upset back in December, the only team that they've lost to here in Colorado. Let's give you the final stats here. Turnovers ended up being 6 turnovers in the fourth quarter for Highlands Ranch, but at that time it didn't matter. They had a big lead after a 12-2 third quarter and ended up pulling away in the fourth. Leading scorer for Highlands Ranch, Michaela Newhouse, she finished 7 for 14 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She hit a couple of three-pointers. She had 18 points and 4 rebounds. There were 5 players in double digits for Highlands Ranch, including Jalen Yates, who was 6 for 7 from the field with 12 points and 8 rebounds. Sierra Morgan, 4 for 12 from the field, 12 points and 2 rebounds. Shelby Hickey finished with 11 points and 5 rebounds, and Kelsey Wainwright 10 points and 6 rebounds. A rebound advantage to Highlands Ranch, 40-22. For Grandview, they were led by Daisy Obanah, as Obanah finishes their junior year with a 16-point performance and 7 rebounds. And 4 of those offensive rebounds. Everybody else in single digits. Erin Kemp with 8 points and a rebound, 7 points for Natasha Ed. She had 4 rebounds tonight. And Zendaya Olson with 6 points and a rebound. The turnovers, the difference, 17 turnovers by Grandview. The final, 70-47, Highlands Ranch. Moving on here, we'll take a quick break here. And when we come back, we are almost a half hour away from our second game here this evening. This game ran a lot faster than what was expected, and they won't start it until they need to. A 2:45 start. It'll be Regis and Palmer, and we'll be back with you here in just under a half hour, about 28 minutes or so, to get you ready for the Regis and the Palmer matchup. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Highlands Ranch moves on to the Final Four with their 70-47 win over Grandview. I'm Corey Lopez. We'll see you in just a little bit here from the Denver Coliseum.